we got some interesting developments in the gaming world. A lot of streamers are leaving the mental asylum that is Twitch in order to go stream in another mental asylum that is Kick. To be fair, nothing new under the sun, except that I did notice a PR strategy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I have a gut feeling that it is a PR strategy because a lot of individuals that have decided all of a sudden to stream on Kick, after the first stream, they would act surprised, Pikachu face, shocked. Oh my goodness, look how much money I'm making. I'm making $3,000 for streaming for 5 hours. Dios mío, Twitch doesn't give me that. Now, I do understand that the rates on Kick are indeed a lot better than the rates on Twitch. I don't know about the advertisements, but from what I know, like most of the money comes from the donations, right? And so if the platform takes a smaller cut, then obviously you're going to make more money. The question is like, is the audience there, right? Like this is the actual question, because if you're a big guy, if you're someone like Asmongold, if you're someone like Tectone, if you're some major streamer and you're going to stream there, well, obviously your audience are going to follow. And on top of that, you have the quartering making this interesting accusation that Asmongold is hugely popular, but if you don't think Kick juiced his earnings to the moon, then you don't know how business works. Now, I kind of agree and disagree at the same time with the quartering. Take into account that from my experience, and despite that some don't like the quartering, I get it, but I will tell you this as a person that knows him and has spoken with him. The one thing this man is good at is understanding algorithms. Like, the reason he grew his channel to the level he is, like, a lot of people call him boring, Blaine. Like, okay, how can a boring person grow a channel the size of the quarterings? And the answer is, like, he understands the algorithm. He really knows social media. And his take that Kick is actually juicing the content creators' income is not without merit. But I don't think, like, Kick is actually paying the content creators in the sense that, they made $2,000 that stream and then Kick adds another 1,000 just to make it look big. I don't think that's how it works. I think the way it works is that they're simply using the algorithm to boost them. So if you have Asmongold going and streaming on Kick, right? He's already getting like some of his regular viewers over there. And then if the algorithm boosts him, like whenever you go, regardless of what you're interested in, regardless of why you're on the platform, but you see Asmongold there in the sideline, a lot of people are going to click because they're like, holy shit, Asmongold is on Kick, really? Right? And so like that brings more people, and more people means more donations. And that's why the numbers look juiced up. Here you have Nox disagreeing with the quartering, saying that I streamed on Kick like a year in the partner program, and Asmongold's payout was exactly very standard for his size. And that's the take, right? Like, if you have the size, sure, you're going to make money. But on top of that, what Kick does is that if it boosts you in the algorithm, you're going to get even bigger size, right? Like, Twitch has no interest in boosting you. YouTube has no interest in boosting you. But if you go on a platform and you make a deal with them, it's similar how Rumble used to boost people, right? Now, why do I say this is a PR tactic? I remember when Twitter started allowing payments. Did you guys remember that? The first people that got paid on Twitter were a select few. I think it was the quartering. I think it was Tim Pool. I think it was probably not Tectone. But there were like 4 or 5 other content creators, right? They all got paid by Twitter. And they would show up like ridiculous amounts of money. They would show like, oh, look, I made $6,000 just by tweeting. I made $7,000 just by tweeting. Like, the idea was for people to make a premium account and to enable monetization in order for them to get money, right? And when people do that, well, it turns out that, okay, you're making money off Twitter. You're making $50, you're making $100, $200. I don't sound that big for. But like any more than that, you have to game the system. And gaming the system on Twitter is definitely not something nice. It's not productive for people. I'm pretty sure that the rage bait and the clickbait that happens just for people to make money. But my point is, like, the PR campaign was get a couple of content creators, allow them to monetize, and then have them say, oh, look how much money I'm making. And all of that was legit, right? Like, they were actually making that money because they were the only ones that could monetize at the time. So, like, all the ad revenue would be spread between 20 or 30 people, right? So, like, they're making a lot of money. But once everyone kicks in, once everyone joins the program, well, now no, everyone is making peanuts. And so, going back to Kick, I think that this is the same thing that's going to happen. Yeah, if you're an Asmongold and you make a deal with Kick, sure, like, they're going to boost you in the algorithm. You're going to have already your people coming over, and more people that are already on Kick are going to get interested. And so you're going to make a lot of money. But if you're an average guy, right, like, you're just like some random streamer, you're Pipkin Pippa, or you're Pippa, and you go on Kick, you're not going to notice much difference. Probably you may even earn a little bit less. And if you're a person that's ideologically opposed, like, let's say you're a leftist, right, probably even more less than this. Still, I do pity the people that went on Kick. The first ones, right? Because, like, the main reason that people went on Kick, as far as I know, is to escape the Twitch mental asylum, right? Like, they wanted free speech. They wanted to be able to have more freedom. They didn't like the double standard from Twitch. And now Twitch is coming over, right? I don't know if Kick changed its terms of service recently. They probably must have, right? Because, like, there was a lot of pressure on a lot of social media websites. Like, I would be surprised if they don't. But I do think, like, you have more free speech than on Twitch. However, if you have, like, the biggest Twitch content creators going there, the first thing that they will do is be like, how can we allow? Why are we allowing this? And I already remember this happening. Like, there was this e-girl went there. Already, like, someone from Kick called her a thought or something, you know, because, again, like, her camera was positioned so that you can see a cleavage bigger than the Grand Canyon. And she got really upset because she's called that and demanded that the guy gets banned. And the guy got banned. Why? Because she was a bigger content creator, right? And you get to see Twitch's morality being exported onto Kick. So, yeah, if this continues, well, Kick is already a mental asylum, but it's a different one. However, if the pathology from the first one comes to the second, then I really feel bad for the original people that fled. Apparently, you can flee Twitch, but that meme with, like, don't like it, go make your own, and then other people come in and they're like, we demand inclusivity. And when you allow them in, they repeat, it's don't like it, make your own. You know, like that's literally the meme that will happen here. Let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.